Inkyard Press and HarlequinAudio present The Rebel Mages, featuring Wandfasted and Light Mage by Laurie Forest. Wandfasted, performed by Jesse Vilinsky.
Prologue. I've gotten used to the names they call us. Crows. Roaches. Hedge witches. I no longer cry when I'm shoved in the market or spat on in the streets. I endure their mocking, hateful glares and the signs of protection they make against me to ward off my perceived evil. I am Gardnerian. As such, I'm barely tolerated here. Stranded in a sea of Celts, allowed to exist only because my aptitude for healing brews is considered useful in this tiny, remote village. It would be easier, perhaps, if my appearance didn't set me apart so much. My forest green eyes and dark hair might seem unremarkable, but the black tunic and long skirt I wear, paired with a silver Erthia orb necklace, mark me as one of the first children. And the way my skin shimmers a faint emerald in the dark, perhaps the most undeniable sign of all, makes it impossible for me to hide what I am. A Gardnerian mage, hated by all but my own people. When they painted heretics on our barn and set fire to it, I thought that was the worst it could get. Until they sent the dragons. But they didn't count on us having dragons of our own, and they certainly didn't count on her. Our great mage, the bringer of fire, the storm of death, the crow sorceress, our deliverance, the Black Witch. Chapter 1. Front Lines. "We're not doing business with crows," Mistress Darrow states. "Not anymore." She stands with one fist propped on a broad hip, her apple-cheeked face twisted up into a triumphant sneer, strands of her blonde hair escaping her crimson kerchief. The flag of Celtania is pinned above her ample bosom, an iron-black X on a rectangle of blood-red linen. Her husband, Merchant Darrow, seems embarrassed, his own Celtanian flag haphazardly pinned up near his shoulder. He looks down at the wooden counter in front of him, toying with the smooth abacus and deliberately avoiding my gaze. Panic rears inside me. My grip tightens on the apothecary crate I've set down before them, tiny medicine bottles lined up in the segmented box. I think of the money we need for our journey east to Verpax, of the red tinge to the leaves, winter close on our heels, my elderly grandfather, my young brother. Doveshire has become too dangerous for Gardnerians. It took ages for my brother Wren and me to convince our stubborn grandfather that we needed to leave, but now everything is ready for our departure. The wagon is packed, the horses already hitched, the house closed up. All we need is the money for these medicines I've spent weeks brewing, the money we've been counting on to buy supplies. Supplies we'll need to survive. I straighten my shoulders, trying not to shrink under Mistress Darrow's glare. "I don't understand. The last time I came in, you were happy to buy my medicines." She blows out a disgusted breath. "Dark witches with dark magic. That's what your lot is. First you twist the faith that belongs to us. Then you use your dark magic to steal a nice big chunk of our land." She gives her chin a defiant lift, her smile full of venom. "Well, the tide is turning. Your magic's faded." Some of what she's saying is true, to the sadness of many Gardnerians. Most of my people have no magic or weak magic at best, and we haven't had a great mage in generations. But our magic isn't dark, and I've never done a thing to harm her or anyone else, though I'm sorely tempted to in this moment. I can feel her angry gaze on me as I turn to her husband. "Please, Merchant Darrow," I plead, the forced politeness of my tone ringing false in my own ears. "I've spent weeks preparing these healing brews for your shop. My family is counting on me to sell them." Conscience seems to get the better of Merchant Darrow, his lined face tensing in discomfort.
"Just this last time, Tessla." Sample complete. Ready to continue?